Hi everybody, this is Claudette from Horton's Flower Farm. So in this video, we just finished out week 1 of our flower farm, and we're going to give you the updates on how many bouquets I sold this week and how much money we make. So it was week 1. It was a really hot week here on the flower farm. So I'm going to show you around a little bit of the flower farm, tell you how things went, and give you updates on what's been going on. So if you follow my channel, you will see that I haven't posted on here in probably a month. Things have been really crazy. So this is basically the update to everything that's been going on those 4 weeks that you haven't seen me talk about anything, because we were prepping and getting ready for the farm. If you're joining me for the first time, this is my flower farm. I grow specialty cut flowers on about an acre, and we have 3 acres of land that we lease. I mainly grow zinnias, ageratum, celosia, gomphrena, sunflowers, marigolds, and things like that on my farm. The farm is unique because it's a U-pick flower farm. So if you watch a lot of channels on YouTube, probably none of them are a U-pick flower farm. They're all mostly cut flowers, and they go to market for bouquets. They do CSAs, and I don't do anything like that. I am strictly, you come here to my farm, get scissors, get a mason jar, and you pick your own bouquet. So what are my challenges as a U-pick flower farm? My challenges are getting people to my farm, getting them to know that I'm here, and just traffic through. Last year, I was only open to the public on weekends, and I think it kind of put me behind the 8 ball because people wanted to come here during the week, and I didn't have staff, and I couldn't give them me here because my farm is actually an hour away from where I live in New York. So this year we decided to open 7 days a week, and it definitely has paid off. You're gonna find out in a little bit why I'm telling you that it has paid off. So how am I working this open 7 days if I'm not on my farm? Well, I did hire somebody to come help me during the week, but they can't be here all the time. So I did a self-service U-pick flower farm where I made signs just like this, and I have the mason jars here. I have the lockbox right here ready to go for the money, and I have my Venmo to scan in when they come to the farm. So some people are skeptical of this because they're like, well, are people gonna steal? I mean, I have the lockbox, it is cemented in, they would have to drill it off. If they wanna come and steal flowers, that's on them. They're gonna get, they're gonna probably get theirs in life. That's not a good thing to do. So we're trying it out. Things have been working well. I do have a camera, so if something happens, everybody is being watched. I can see who's coming on and off my farm. I did a video a while back explaining how much potential my farm has to make if I were to sell out all my flowers every week, and it would be over $100,000 a week. And wouldn't that be awesome? But that would also be 250 bouquets a week, which would be great, but we know that that probably isn't going to happen, especially in the first years. This is year 3 for me. Maybe in a couple years when people know about us, that's something, my goal would be to definitely do $100,000 in flowers. I think it's definitely possible. Farms have started out here on the island being little nobodies, and now they're huge, but we're at year 3 and we are not there yet. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some video clips now of the U-pick flower farm during this week, on the weekends, what was going on, what it looks like when people are picking flowers. I'm gonna show you some clips of what their bouquets look like because they're very pretty. And then once I show you those clips, I'm gonna go into how many people were actually here. I'll break it down for you, how many people were here during the week, each day, what day was most popular, and all the logistics of how it is all working. And then I'll get into my plan of what I'm gonna do to even increase more foot traffic onto my farm.
The top of my mouth burns.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed those clips of everybody on my farm. We've met some great people here. So let's break it down into how many people came to my farm each day, what did I make, how does that go into my cost and me being able to basically pay for everything that's on the farm. Okay, so opening weekend, it rained the first day that we were open, but the sun came out around 1 o'clock. So I posted on my social media, farm opening later due to rain, and I actually did have a lot of people come out. A lot meaning more than I thought that I would for a rainy day. And then we added sunset hours. So that was new for us this year. Sunset was 6 till 8 p.m. and we had a nice crowd for sunset photos. On Sunday, it was a nice sunny day. So I did about 36 bouquets the weekend and made $1,100, which sounds like a lot, and it's a nice amount of income, but it's not the income that would be needed to support this farm. So if I had just been open on weekends, that would probably be half of what I needed to basically break even on the farm. So let me talk about the week and how it went and if the weekday hours worked. Okay, so during the week, each day, I would say pretty much average to around $250. So $250 coming in would be about 8 bouquets a day for the week. Sounds like a little bit, but when you break it down to 5 days, that is 40 bouquets and actually more than I sold for the weekend. So did weekday hours help? Absolutely. It doubled the income of my farm. So instead of having $1,100, it went up to $2,200. So weekdays being open was definitely helpful. Now I did pay somebody to be here the first week instead of doing the self-pick just to see how things would go. And I kind of did it where she was here and then I had her leave for like 2 hours just to test out the help yourself, do it yourself bouquets, and people Venmo'd me. Everything worked out fine. So I'm just testing that out. We're kind of in the testing stages, so things worked out great. Okay, so if you add it all up, that is 80 bouquets for the week. And 80 bouquets is a nice amount, except that is just going to probably break me even. And I would like to turn a profit a little bit because I work very hard here, and it would be nice to have an income instead of just breaking even. So yes, the farm cost about $20,000 to keep it going. And this is the minimum cost. This is just paying for insurance, paying for the lease of the land. This is paying for the gardener to come, rental of the porta potty, all the supplies, things that break. It all adds up. I don't do anything crazy here. Actually, the least amount of money is probably spent on the plugs for the farm. It's basically, you know what, I broke it down, and because I'm a U-Pick flower farm and I have to make it look pristine for people to be here, I would say if it wasn't U-Pick, I could probably do this for half the price. But because it has to be pristinely cut, pristinely weeded, I have to pay the insurance, $1,500 a year just to cover people coming because they have scissors. It's very hard to find insurance for a U-Pick flower farm. You can find insurance for a flower farm, but U-Pick, it has to be a specific insurance, so it's very difficult. So it's a whole different kind of animal because it's a U-Pick flower farm. So could it be done for less? Yes. That if I wasn't a U-Pick though, I would have the cost of me and the time being out there making the bouquets. I'd have to have a refrigerator to store them in. It's a whole different ball game of that type of business. Okay, so since this is year 3 and things have not been, progressing, I do so much social media. I try and contact as many people as I can myself. I decided to hire a PR firm this year. And the public relation firm that I hired is very highly reviewed. They're doing a lot of outreach. I've had news stations here just this week being open, 3 of them. So we're making a big push to the media outlets to be able to get our name out there. It's a very expensive endeavor to do something like PR, especially if it's with a really good company. So this is like our big push, like, let's see if this works. And we're probably not gonna know if it's working probably for another 4 weeks because they just filmed it, they have to edit it, it'll go out there. So that's what we're doing to try and get our name out there. It's very hard to get onto news stations yourself. if you contact them, they basically don't listen. PR firms though, they all know each other and they can get you on there a lot quicker. Do I recommend it? I'm gonna tell you in about 4 to 8 weeks if I recommend it, if we get people here. My PR firm told me he could get 300 bouquets a week here, which would be amazing. And I said to him, I just need 150 bouquets here a week. So if you get half of what you think you can get me, that would be amazing. I guess the moral of this story is I feel like you need help, because I need help weeding. I need help on that business end. I can't do all the outreach myself. It's very, very time consuming. I took a break from YouTube for a month because I just didn't have time to post these videos. Everything takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and this is not my only job. I am a photographer. I homeschool my 3 children, so it is a lot of work. And I love what I do. I love every aspect of the farm. I love homeschooling. I love my photography. So I'm trying to make it all work. But I think you need help to make it all work, and it's worth it to pay somebody if that works. So this is the story of my You Pick Flower Farm. It's a work in progress, and I'm going to be updating each week on how we're doing. I'm going to give you a little preview for the next week. This is Monday. I'm filming the video, and it is 3 o'clock, and I have had 0 people at my farm today. Last Monday I pulled in $200, and today there is nobody here today, and it's a beautiful day to pick flowers. So again, what's going to happen this week? Last week I had Monday $200. I had 9 bouquets. So we're going to see how this goes. All right, guys, look out for my next videos. If you want to learn a little bit more about my farm, feel free to go through my channel, click on some of the videos. There's some great videos when we started the farm, my favorite flowers to grow and things like that. I will see you guys in the next video.